spooky. Good morning and welcome to day 31, the last day of my challenge of my daily vlogging series for October. I can't believe this is it. I did it. I can't believe I did it, honestly. I truly thought there would be some slip up, even just a day. I was gonna try to push through even if I messed up. But even in the hard days or the days that, I didn't want to be perceived, or I was struggling with my creativity and stuff like that, I pushed through, and now here we are, and it's Halloween, and I feel like this is the last day acceptable to wear my spooky ghosts and my spooky cop, and so that's what we're drinking today. I need to put some bacon on. If you're new and you haven't really picked up on the fact that I have had the same breakfast for basically a year and a half now, which is just sweet potatoes and sausage, and it's done me really well. I'm not even sick of it. I'm just craving to add a little variety, maybe like a weekend breakfast or something. A few weeks ago, I made cheddar bacon biscuits with some sausage, and it was so good. And so I want to try again. I found a new recipe. It's pretty similar, but a little different, and that's what we're doing this morning. I don't know how much I'm going to film today, but yeah, day 31. Let's go. I need to make buttermilk, which I don't have buttermilk, so it said you can do some milk and a little bit of lime juice or lemon juice maybe, but it needs to sit for a little bit, so I'm gonna do that now.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bone, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together. together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone.
And now we wait. And I'm just gonna make a little bit more bacon to have just like a bacon biscuit sandwich when it's ready. And I feel like not enough, at least people that I watch, mention this step of baking that literally saves you so much baking heartache, which is literally just doing these dishes. Like, this is all I used in this jar. doing the dishes while it's baking. Like, it's I maybe that's simplistic, and it's like duh, and you don't struggle with like keeping everything clean and tidy, but I can really struggle with that when it comes to cooking and kitchen stuff in general, especially cooking so much. It's just a lot to keep up with dishes all the time. But I found that if I'm baking and I just do this right away while it's cooking, whenever I get it out, makes it so much almost more enjoyable because it's like, oh, it's complete. Like, I don't have to clean anything else. And then, like, if I were to be dealing with this stuck on stuff, like even later this afternoon, I would just be so mad at myself. Like, it's just frustrating to deal with later. It made me not want to bake as much whenever I didn't clean properly. So if you really want to get into baking and you want it to be as easeful as possible, um, one of the things is doing the dishes while it's cooking. Sounds simple, but it really changed the game for me whenever I started doing this. They are. I just added a little butter to the top to brush on. This is actually such a late breakfast for me, but I don't even feel that bad. I normally do breakfast pretty early, so. Moment of truth. So the bottom, not burnt. Very great. I'm definitely gonna write this recipe down. Wow. Yeah, that's so good. I'm definitely gonna write that down. But I'm gonna edit and see if I can't finish today's video, eat some breakfast, and see what else we're getting up to today. It's kind of wild to me that earlier this month, I was just in like a tank top and shorts and it was like hot, and now it's like chilly in the afternoon. It's like 4 p.m. How the fall goes. It's been raining the last, I don't know, week, it feels like, and it's supposed to frost literally any day now. And I want to save all my herbs before and dry them so I have them for the winter. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Honestly, this is a bit more than I anticipated. This is so much, and there's still a bit, but like, I tried to avoid the leaves with like Ding, ding. A little like mildew white spots on them because obviously you don't want to eat them. And then um, like if I saw a spider web in it or something, this one actually looks fine. And then, or if it just had a ton of dirt, like in this one back here, there was a lot of yellowing, so I don't really need that. So basically, I'm just gonna rinse them off really well, like try to massage them and like really get all the nitty gritty stuff out of it. And instead of putting them right in the dryer right away, I want to let them dry completely. And I think that's just gonna be overnight. Like it's 4 p.m. now, and then like once I put them in the dryer, it's gonna be a few hours, and I don't stay up that late, so I might just throw them in the dryer in the morning and bring you along with that, even though it goes into November 1st. Vlogging for 32 days. But I cook so much with oregano, so this is going to be great. It's been such a good day. The leaves are fully peaking this weekend, which is just so great. Like the rain has helped all the leaves come into such a beautiful color. And like I see so many different colors out of my windows. It's fantastic. But anyway, gonna go rinse these off. Hello, it's November 1st. I don't know how I'm gonna stop filming every day. It's like an ingrained habit now. This oregano is dry enough to go into the dehydrator now. I just rinsed it off and washed it really well yesterday. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and like kind of close out this series because I feel like I did not do a great job yesterday of just closing it out because it feels crazy that it's over, and I think it's also just wild that I actually stuck to it. There's excitement and just like, okay, what's next? And also I just want to chill this weekend. Like so many different things. But ultimately, I feel like I've learned so much this past month of just like my creative process, why certain blocks come up when they do. All of that has been really, really fascinating for my little analytical brain to be like, huh, there's a pattern there. I wonder why. Moving forward, I feel like I have a really good grasp of like what I really like creating now. And I don't know, I'm just excited to see what's next, what's on the horizon, and kind of go from there. If you have watched this entire month, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, I put in, it's weird because it's like, yes, I put in so much work, but it honestly didn't feel that hard. And that's another like lesson I feel like integrated pretty deeply is just like what do you mean it's hard? Or like I feel like I'm questioning that kind of stuff a lot now of like, well, who says it's hard? And who says I can't do it this way? And who says this is posting too much? And who says this is talking too much? And who says like it's all these rules that like don't really exist. And so obviously, I mean, I've shared before, probably earlier in this video, that October was just a no rules month, and it truly was for me. I like any time a block like that came up in any way, my brain was just like, oh, that's not true. And it was just easy for me to do during this month because that was the point. And I kind of want to harness that energy a lot more going forward, not even just creatively, just in my life. If I think something's difficult, if I feel drained or run down by it, like, why? Who says it's hard? who says this about that. Like, just continuing to really, really question where a belief might come from and rewiring it, rewriting it, deciding, oh, I don't want to believe that's hard actually. How can I pivot? And like, if it were easy, how would I feel? Like, what would I do? How would I feel about it if it were easy? And which I honestly think is the topic that I brought up on my very first video of this month. So it's kind of funny that it's really circling all the way around of like I don't know. I used to struggle with cooking a lot, and then I really just started asking myself, well, like, if it's easy for certain people, why can't it be easy for me? If it were easy for me, how would I feel about it going? I wouldn't have this big complex about it. I would just do it when I need to do it. And so I feel like that's basically been this entire month is like pretending it was easy, and then it kind of was low key. So easy to find ideas, to create, to infuse some fall vibes into my life and some magic feeling, just like really just taking a lot of action, which I've struggled with in the past. And it's just cool to see that I can take a lot of action now and not feel bogged down, and my energy is so high, and I don't know, it's just feeling really good. And I'm so excited to have all this oregano throughout the winter. I feel like it'll just hold me on to growth in life, and like, look what I was able to cultivate this past year, and what are we cultivating next year in the garden specifically. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I truly appreciate if you've supported me or joined me during this month. I'm gonna put these to dry. I'm going to end this entire series here, and now we're in November. And I'm excited to get into routines, to feed the freezer, to, you know, get on my daily walking, and just like ease into the colder season. So, thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.